Hey guys, what's up? Carter here. Well, I had a little bit of an accident last night. Apparently, my 18-inch alien figure got into a brawl with my Predator here. Ended up falling over sometime in the night, and they all fell off of the top of my knife cabinet there. And Predator here landed on his feet and actually snapped off his foot. There's a little plastic piece in there that was actually fused to the top of this ball, and it allowed it to rotate. So he landed and it over rotated, snapped his foot off. Looks to be the only damage on him that I can tell so far. Knocked his head off, but that's fine. And then the other thing that broke is the stand. One of the pegs here, you can see it snapped off inside there, this guy right here. So I'm gonna fix it. I've already kind of started and thought that maybe it'd make kind of a cool video, I don't know, so thought I would get it on tape. But I've already started by drilling a hole into the top of this ball here, and I cut off the sharp end of a what are these, 10-penny nails? I think they are, the little nails. So basically what I'm going to do is fix that inside there with some glue. Got a little bit crooked. I just got to make sure and put it in there crooked. Fix that with some adhesive. I'm thinking if I still have some JB Weld, I'm not sure if I do. I don't know. I haven't fully decided what I'm going to use. Maybe Gorilla Glue. I don't know. I don't know if I want to use Gorilla Glue. But get that in there and then cut that off as well. Drill a hole into this portion here and do the same thing there. The hope is that I will actually completely regain all movement of the foot, possibly. That's the hope. The fear is that this twisting motion won't work, or it'll work, but it'll dislodge the pin that's in there. So I need to make sure and get something really strong to put that in. But at any rate, I mean, even if it doesn't move, it's fine. I don't need to move it per se, but it'd be really cool if I could actually kind of bring it back to full working order. So yeah, I'm going to work on that project. The longest part of it's going to be waiting for whatever adhesive I use to dry. I may need to go to the store, actually. Man, I wish I didn't put that in at an angle. I think it hit that screw and threw off the bit, but yeah, so I'll probably do the same thing with this stand here. Just take that nail and drill a hole in here, drill a hole in there, so that I can put it back together. To cut the nail, I just used Dremel with the little disc on there. Alright guys, I'll check back in with the progress. Okay guys, another quick update here, or I guess the first update. Started drilling the hole in the leg, and it actually turns out that it has a removable piece. So this whole thing's removable. It's kind of got a plastic piece that goes up there. Has a little clamp, you know, like a, I don't know what it's called. So when I started drilling it, that actually came out. So I just went ahead and cut my pin down to size. You can see there how that just attaches to the ball. Then glued it up with Gorilla Glue. I don't know if you guys have used this. It's pretty cool stuff. It's not good. It's good for certain applications. It actually foams up and starts to expand. So you need to be able to clamp it in order to make it work right. Otherwise it would start to foam up and actually start pushing my pieces apart, which you don't want. But if you can clamp it, the foam fills every little nook and cranny and just kind of expands, and it's really good stuff. So I'll give that a try, see how that goes. The idea is that once this is done, I can actually just unclamp this and then just pop it right back in. Alright guys, later. Hey homies, Carter here, what's going on? Here it is, the finished dried product. You can see how the Gorilla Glue is kind of oh, today's EDC, by the way, Paramilitary 2. Man, what a good slicer. Love this blade. Always come back to that blade. no matter what latest and greatest titanium frame lock I may be oogling at the time, I always end up grabbing this knife and throwing it in my pocket. This turned out fairly well. I kind of wish I would have drilled the holes a little smaller. Well, actually, truth be told, the first hole I drilled in the foot, I was technically not going to do the whole pin idea. I was simply trying to drill a hole so that I could move, because this had gotten bent forward, and I couldn't just bend it forward without anything to put leverage on. So I was going to drill a hole and just use the bit so I could bend this ball backwards into position so that when I glued it, the piece that broke off was in alignment. But then I realized that I needed to do a better fix than that. So I took it from there. So yeah, that first hole I drilled was too big, so it had a lot of slop, so there's a lot of Gorilla Glue kind of holding in that spot there, but it should be fun. So let's, moment of truth here. Should have thought ahead and grabbed the Predator, but let me go grab that real fast. Okay, here's the moment of truth. I think hopefully this will go back in. There we go. We do technically have mobility. However, I am not really going to mess with it. I think I'm just going to leave it as is. It's nice and straight. Good to go. I got the stand all fixed up too. That one's pretty easy because it doesn't, take much weight or have anything moving in it. But all right, got him fixed up. Now he is back to badassness. Right there. All right, guys. Just thought I'd do that fun little series of videos on fixing the broken guy. All right, guys. Take it easy.